You have... I got it. I did... I did... Nothing worth celebrating. Right? I still...
Never. Never.
Hello, Cloud of the Stars. Hello, Venters. And yes, I did actually hear about that, Venters.
May I be asking a question?
No.
I am appreciating your answer.
Whoops! I didn't even see the question. I just... whatever.
Professor.
Yeah, sure. Here's Ricardo. Whose birthday is it? Yeah, sure, we'll celebrate the hymnal. Why not? Yeah, apparently it was the right answer, Cloud. It's...
Professor.
Yay. We got faith experience for singing in the church. Oh, dude, so we could give flowers, or we could host a tea party with Flame. The charm stat of Byleth and guest will increase if you're a good host. Try to pick conversation topics you think your guests will like. Keep your guest happy and they will stay as long as you like. Okay. Let's use a sweet apple brand, because...
I am honored that you invited me.
Of course.
You know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? My god, there's a freaking tea gameplay. It's actually gameplay, too. Talk. Well, she's not interested in battalions or allies, so let's talk about number 3. Books, fashion, or close calls? Ooh. I'm gonna go with fashion? No. Failure. Fodlan's future, overcoming weakness. Let's do... overcoming weakness. Nope, damn it! I don't know this person at all, apparently. We have failed. She looks so sad, I'm sorry.
Very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
I'm sorry, I'm a terrible tea host. Ah! At least I got a little rep with her. Happy birthday, Flame.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, no problem.
We did it.
Yeah, I'm not much of a tea party host, what can I say?
I work to grow.
I sucketh. Oh, an event. What's up, Ferdinand?
Hello, Professor. May I speak with you?
Of course, you can
You seem to
always
hold
speak with
Edelgard
me.
in high esteem. That is my impression, at least.
Yeah. She's got white hair, dude.
She is certainly talented. No doubt about that. But I wonder, what is your opinion of me? I am quite talented too, am I not?
I had to
Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not this scion of a noble house.
Dude, I had to rewind time twice to get you to live. Oh, really, Bio? Hang on. If this is some kind of Rickroll thing, I'm going to stab you. I just want you to know that. You can't what? You really can't recruit him? You gotta be kidding me! Why? That is awesome, though. Thank you, Bio. I really appreciate that. There we go. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I had to rewind time twice to save your life.
You think she is better than me?
That is not what I said. Although she is.
I was just being modest before.
Dude, no. She is better than you.
I've always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard.
She's better than you.
Evidently, that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence.
It's not necessary, dude.
Nonsense! You have entirely underestimated my abilities.
But you're...
You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor!
But... Okay.
Begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine.
But...
I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance.
A what?
Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And in half the time. Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper.
I think you're right, Takoida.
Two at once? That's... well, it will be fine.
Anything you can do, I can do. Ah!
I can't do it.
Thank you, Aethel. I had lasagna, leftover lasagna, and it was quite good. Yeah, I got this.
It seems you have saved my life. Thank you, Professor.
Remember, no matter how strong you are, I am stronger. Yeah, that's the first time we've even heard of monsters. Like, the first time it's even been mentioned. So, interesting setting point there. We've also seen some background politics going on, which I'm kind of excited about. Because I'm a weirdo. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a seminar. So hang on. So let's see. Mercedes is magic and bow. Annette is magic and faith. Ingrid is dexterity and flying. Oh god, what? It's charisma. Lysithea is magic and faith. Marianne is magic and writing. Leonie is strength and lance. So let's make like a... I'm going to keep this up, but let's make like a priority list here really quick. So we got strength. I'm guessing that's brawler. So let's actually do that. Brawler. Lance. Magic. Writing. And then times 2. And then faith. How do I raise strength then, Goldflavius? C'est impossible. Dexterity. And then flying again. Oh no, this is our first one. Flying. Scroll up. Then we have magic again. Faith again. And then magic again. and then bow. So, for our immediate priority, looks like we need magic, 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 faith, faith, and then some other stuff. So let's see if we can raise magic, shall we? Is magic a stat or a skill? I do like how it shows you this. Because, like, there's that right there, which we currently have at C. In fact, that's magic and bow right there. If it's magic the stat, though, that's going to suck then. So, that sounds like magic, strength, and dexterity are stats. And then lance, flying, bow, riding, and faith are all skills. So we need faith twice. So we'll get faith then. And I believe that is faith. Pretty sure. So we can get faith and sword, which we don't need at all. But we do need faith, so let's get faith. And we get to spend more time with my beloved. Hey, Grey Wolf. And hello, Goldfloppius.
I'm a quick study. One step before the next step.
Now, to instruct my precious students. Let's see here. Petra first, obviously. Oh. Listen. I got two options, Goldfloppius. An older woman, of which there is only one, or many younger women. So I'm going to go with the older woman. So I don't think I care about anything on her other than sword right now. So sword, 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 sword. And then we've got... Hang on. Catherine, I don't think she's going to be a romanceable. Although I can have rep with her, that's true. But I don't know anything about her other than the fact that she's evil. I know nothing about Shamir. I only found out her name this month. You did mention that, Bio. I'm kind of hoping to raise my charisma, but we'll see. Although, Dorothea raising her charisma would be nice, but I don't know how to raise her charisma straight. But Manuel is the best! Anyways. Screw it, let's hyper-specialize. Let's just focus. Lock her door when she's outside, and then win! Oh, good, Dakota. Not that we approve of such things here on the Lore Walkers. Still, good.
Professor?
Sure. I've already kind of given up on her writing skill anyways. Hubert would like to speak to me. Uh-oh.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health.
Okay, you wonder why I say this guy's a villain? Listen to his theme song.
Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated.
Why would I be?
No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you.
I'm her teacher. Also, yeah, he has yellow eyes. He's got the gaunt thing. They put the little lines there to show that he has gaunt skin. He's got oily hair. He talks like this. He speaks constantly about how people are weak or pathetic or, yes, at last they're dying. Oh, and this is his theme song. Now, in another game, I would say he's a red herring, but this is Fire Emblem. The moment we meet people, we know if they're recruitable, if they're on the bad guy's side, or if they're evil, if they're on the good side. It's always obvious. Like, I can't even think of an exception of that off the top of my head. I'm sure there is one, but because this is only my 7th Fire Emblem game. But seriously. Anyways.
Don't be flippant. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here.
Okay.
One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you.
So you're Ignis, but, like, worse.
Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being.
I'm not really worried about this dude.
Ah, such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows.
Then why are you telling me this?
If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
By the way, this was a support conversation. As in, I raised my support level with him. It's just... Like, some people are like, hey, now that I like you more, I'm going to share this bit about me. And this guy's like, I'm going to stab you in the face because you might be a threat sometime in the future to my noble lord. I mean, really? I mean, I guess I'm not one to talk, given how many times I've stabbed people in chat, but still. It's like G-Juice, you know, I stab G-Juice every other day. What's the problem? Oh, I'm actually going to sit up for this one. Oh, thank you, G-Juice. Thank you for 2 years of support, and welcome to the 2-year club. Much appreciate. You know, I actually don't remember. When do we start doing the stabbing thing? Like, I've been stabbing people since I was a kid, but, like... When did it start becoming a thing on chat? Because it became a thing before we came up with the emote. And then it kind of endured because it became an emote. Yeah, speaking of which, Chi-Chi's, I need to take some aspirin. I actually did get to lay down a little bit, though. My neck is killing me. Which happens every now and again. Mostly in the neck, Console Hot. Just a couple little ones. I was going to do something. Yes, I was.
That settles that. And don't even think about brawling around here again.
Impressive, Caspar.
I think we found our brawler.
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
I saw it from start to finish. Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace. Then you stepped in and corrected their behavior. You are setting a good example. I am proud to call you my fellow noble.
Your fellow noble? I wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty of the nobles. Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so. But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse. You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts. Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly. The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I never have any idea what you're talking about. If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey! Don't walk away when I'm talking to you!
I was actually about to say, I think Ferdinand is actually surprisingly well written. Not that he's great, but he's better than I would expect from what is clearly designed to be the snooty, noble archetype.
And that one goes there. Perfect.
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemies here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help? I'm the one who came here for help. I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat. Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight? You're challenging me to a duel? No, 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 I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Ah! Put me down! Put me down!
Calm down. I'm just gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it. And here we are. See? That wasn't so bad now, was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
Wow. She'd make a good Death Knight. By this exact same metric, she'd make a terrible Death Knight. So I haven't done this for a while. Looks like we're not needing to yet, so we're okay. Persecution Complex. It grants attack +5 when unit is not at full HP. I should probably look at these. Increases his and adjacent allies' experience. She also gets bonus experience. Increased magic with Gambit, so that's a battalion thing. Increase stats when at full HP. If take no action, recovers HP. Adjacent foes suffer reduced avoidance. Crap is in my eye. -5 to accuracy. Adjacent allies recover HP at every turn, which is why I want her to be my main healer. Increase crit when foes are less than half, and that's it. So yeah, nothing I didn't really know there. Eventually I'll have to do this. Can I just go ahead and say, I like this. I like being able to change jobs. I like being able to build anyone into anything, although it obviously takes time and effort. I like these abilities that you gain for leveling up the classes, and I like this. Like, I think this is a good system. This might actually be my favorite overall, let's call it setup. Leveling, I guess is actually a better way. I think this might be my favorite overall leveling system in a Fire Emblem to date. I'm not willing to put a pin in that yet, but I'm certainly leaning in that direction. I should probably at some time hire battalions for everyone too, but I'm going to hold off on that until a little bit later. Now, Speaker. He's just terrifying. That guy. Whew, you don't want to get on his bad side. Okay, so let's do a battle. Well, okay, we could do a battle, or we could try to raise our stats. Either way, thank you very much, Speaker. Much appreciate the sub, as always. Thank you. Now, if you happen to know where you want to put that, that'd be even better. Yeah, battle will raise stats, but not every stat. Like, the only way battle will raise the stats I need right now is if I went out and bought, you know, like, a bow. Although I do need to raise charisma and everything. That's an interesting thought. You got it, Speaker. Give me a second. So noted. So, let me rephrase this more accurately. Battle might raise stats, and will raise skills. Seminar will raise skills, but won't affect my stats. Actually, that's an interesting point. I think that's the benefit right there, Dakota. Like, she's pretty qualified, and she's using an Iron Axe still, but she gains hit, avoidance, I think, and crit avoidance when using an axe. In short, I don't think there's any benefit to equipping a lower weapon, other than the increased hit chance and increased usages. Well, I have nowhere to garden Disco. However, if I ever do, I will absolutely do so. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, that's uneven. So, like, Reason level 1 gives her 7, 5, and 5, but Faith level 2 gives 6, 10, and 6. Meanwhile, Sword 1 gives 5, 7, and 5. So it sounds like that varies. Sword 3 is 7, 13, and 7, whereas Axe 1 is 7, 5, and 5. I have a feeling that's not really linear. Or equal. Sorry, equal's the word I wanted to use there. Nobody has any class abilities yet except for me. Actually, yeah. Let's do the market. That's the easiest way to do this. Okay, so higher level stuff does have a higher skill rec. I think I already knew that. Higher weight, which I still don't know what that actually affects. I haven't seen that. Reduced hit chance and increased damage. So that's pretty much exactly what I figured. Oh, and chances to hit there. So that's 5 and 90. Iron Lance is 6 and 80. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the... I'm trying to figure out what the difference is between a sword and a spear, as weird as that sounds. A sword has higher hit chance, less weight, and more usages, whereas a spear has slightly more damage, less chance to hit, and more weight. So basically a spear is worse in almost every way, except for the fact that it hits slightly harder. Axe hits substantially harder, has substantially lower hit chance, and about the same weight. And middle of the road, as you say. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Sorry. An axe has lots of uses. There we go. That's what I was going for. Other direction. This side, over here. It sounds to me like rather than balancing the weapons directly, they balance the weapons by having certain classes require them. Like, if I want to be a knighted class, I have to raise spear. You know? Yeah, javelin is a range, but then again, every weapon type except for sword has a ranged thing. So javelin for spear, hand axe for axe. And of course the bows are obvious. I guess melee unarmed doesn't have anything. Let me check something, Dakota. So I'm a thief. Or am I a merchant? No, I'm a thief. Thief required... It's not going to tell me. I feel like thief required sword. It's not going to tell me, is it? I'm going to have to check someone else. Okay, fine. You. I want to turn you into a thief. What does it require? Okay, sword. So, yes. So, thief requires sword. Now, having said that... let's go here. What the heck is a concoction? Oh, it's just a bigger heal. Okay. And let's equip a spear. Okay, that's a crap spear. Let's equip a real spear. Do I have a real spear? I do not. Let's buy a real spear. Now, of course, I can't use a steel spear because I don't have the skill for it. But it does look like I could use an iron spear. So for the sake of testing, let's see what that does. We'll do that our next fight, whenever we get there. Don't let me forget. Okay, so do I want to level or raise stuff? I kinda... Where's my list? Where'd my list go? I have many documents. Here we go. I really kind of want to raise those stats. Let's just work on that right now. Let's get faith. Is she the only faith option? Yeah. Let's get faith a little higher, shall we?
The glory of progress.
And
Not a total waste.
sword, incidentally. Whose birthday is it? Claude's. And sure, let's host a tea party. Now these each use, as I say, these each use herbs, so yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could.
It's your birthday, dude.
Thanks.
I'd ask why it's tea.
Great.
Then I started thinking about what else would it be? Like coffee at this age? Soda? Do they even have carbonation?
Oh.
Oh god, I don't know. Hey!
Right.
Children at the Market. I got that one. I guess that's true at Dakota. Especially black tea.
Right.
Dining partners, relaxing at the sauna, or exploring the monastery.
Blast.
Damn it! Close! 2 out of 3.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Yeah, about a year. Alright, combat time. Combat time! God, that was such an awful show. Sure. Whee. I'm gonna check the spear. It's gonna be the first thing I want to do. The assault at the Rite of Rebirth. They're probably going to attack. I have a feeling, since this is both a battle,
The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin.
and it's called that.
Are we going to move forward with our plan?
I believe so. How confident are you in our theory, Professor?
No one's intuition is perfect. It's ridiculous not to have doubts.
All that matters is how our enemy makes their move, not how our teacher feels about the plan.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flane, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
A coffin. How fascinating.
Hurry, Professor. We must find a place to hide where we can guard the stairs to the Holy Mausoleum. If the enemy moves as predicted, we should be able to cut off their escape path and capture every last one of them.
He's not. Vincent in FF7 is Steve Blum. Alright, what do we got? Oh gosh, it's the Death Knight! And the boss is the mysterious mage. I was gonna say, like, we're just all of a sudden there's a bunch of guys here, so whatever, I guess. Chests too. Damn it, Bio. All right, where am I? There I am. I can't redeploy myself. Of course I can't. The only one I wanted to move, I can't. Feather. Okay, you. There. Screw it. Let's do it. So, cutscene, maybe? Oh, God. If 25 turns pass, we fail. That sucks.
We were right. Unwanted guests have come to visit.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Is no one else going to point out the Death Knight? Who, by the way...
Our enemy appears to be after the tomb of Saint Saros in the back. Are they attempting to steal her bones? It would be best to defeat them before they achieve their aim. Look closely. There are contraptions of some sort on the floor. We must pay attention to our enemy's weapons and advance while attacking them from advantageous positions.
Blah, blah, blah. Come on. So, these yellow squares... Purple squares mean a few people have died there. Yellow squares mean a lot of people have died there. And I can see why. Good God. He's got a named scythe. With a high chance to crit. It's an A-ranked spear, actually. 33 attack. 42 health. Level 16. He drops a Dark Seal. If we get him. Whoops. Yikes. I mean, that's... I was actually just trying to, but it looks like I can't. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Maybe... No, it's not going to let me. I can't. Oh, hang on. There we go. Maybe. I have to do it at the top. Okay, so he's got Murderous Intent. If he initiates, he gains plus 20 to hit. Kanto allows him to use faster after completing actions. So he's a mounted unit. Plus 5 attack when using a lance. Nullifies instant death attacks. So he's a boss. Counterattack regardless of distance. Double experience gained. If unit initiate combats and lands a hit, targeted foes lose up to 20% of HP after combat. And Lance Prowess 2. Yeah, that sounds like the boss right there. Yikes. Of course, we're going to kill him. Because I really want, to do so. That's what we have the rewind mechanic for. Let me actually think about this for a second. Because there's 3 things I want. I want this chest right here. I want this chest right here. And I want this boss right here. And all 3 of those are optional. So I'm thinking we're going to sweep with a core 4 and have the rest go after the left flank. So...
Stay focused.
So we're going to have him go over here. No. No, I take that back. Where's my tank? There she is. Of course. This is actually a really crummy starting position, I just gotta say.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Wait, what? That says it's cover. I thought that was a trap. But apparently that's just cover? Depends on the tile. I guess that makes sense. So random tiles. Alright.
As you wish.
That's my cue.
Sorry, I'm debating. Let's just commit. I'm taking too much time. I apologize. So
I will get the victory.
I'm gonna take the core with me, I think.
I will not be stopping.
Which means I want... Really? Okay. Can you? Nope. Well, whatever. Get over here. Yeah, we're actually fighting church units to kill at this point. It's a block for Petra there.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, by the way, supposedly those are actual aggro lines, Dakota. I'd read up on that. So that should indicate who he's actually going to attack.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
Damn it, I wasn't ready for him at all.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings.
He's a good guy. I can tell.
That knight is a powerful enemy. Let's do all we can to avoid him.
Man, screw that. I do want the treasure first, though. And we do have a turn limit, remember, so we got to keep that into account. Yeah, do you think it's the main character's long-lost brother, son, or father? Or maybe it's actually just our alter ego that split off from us when we I'm sorry, I should stop spoiling other games. I'm still... This is going to sound like a weird thing, but I'm still struggling to come up with why the battalions exist. Like, obviously there's the battalion attacks, but near as I can tell, unless you're doing a battalion attack, the battalions don't matter at all. Unless I'm just completely missing something, which would not be the first time. So let's go ahead and provoke. There we go. Heal her. Hello, Baron. Yeah, exactly, Dakota. And I'm not... Like, if it's an actual thing, then sure. But near as I can tell, it is not an actual thing. Apparently they have a use with spoiler. Alright, I'll take your word on it. To be determined. I mean, we haven't even unlocked the blacksmith yet, for God's sakes. Anyways, thank you very much, Recursive. Much appreciate the sub as always. Thank you. Now, unfortunately, Recursive didn't tell us where he wants to put that sub, so... You know what's gotta happen, guys. All of the stabs. I'm gonna go ahead and provoke deliberately, and then scooch her in behind there. And let's have him kind of scooch up. Let's have him go grab this. A Torquay! Woo! So she's gonna attack. He's gonna attack Bernadetta. Then she's got. I didn't switch her weapon apparently, because I'm a dummy. I thought I did. Whatever.
Let the lesson begin.
It's funny you say that, Bio. I was strongly considering a negative to gameplay for that problem. more for the town than here, but yeah, this song is getting a little bit old. The best part is I'm pretty sure I could do that on the fly. Here, check it out. And it's gone. Now, this is how a stream should be.
Should I have held back?
Thanks.
Where the hell is this stupid song? Jesus. I don't know the name of it. That's why I'm trying to find it. Based on something that sounds kind of like it might be the name of it. I don't know the name of my own songs. There's like a very specific song. And we're going to play it. And that's going to happen. There's a thing that's happening. I just need to find it. There it is.
Watch how weak you are!
Hardly worth my time. This strength.
I owe you one.
Could have been.
ones haven't arrived? If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
Well, I'm not muted. I'm sorry. Thought I was muted. So this is from a Fire Emblem game. I don't know which. But it's also one of my favorite Cordons mixes, so...
Your defeat was inevitable.
Even though I can never think of the damn name of the song. Let's have some Secret of Mana. That sounds like a good thing to go on to. Okay. Now time to kill people. In the face. Iron Lance. Well, we're still hitting twice and for decent damage. We're not getting the damage bonus, but I think that's actually pretty definitive.
Such power dwells within.
So, there's the answer on the class. So, class restriction to get, not to have, which I do like, theoretically. So you, of course, mean Brinstar, Baron, in which case the answer is actually no. I have done a variance on Brinstar, but I've never done a Cordons mix of it, I think. Pretty sure. I like that idea, Takoida. I really like that idea. Hang on, let me find my Metroid playlist. Yes, I have a Metroid playlist. Shut up. Doesn't everyone? Here. Let's do this. All right. How do I want to play this? I am thinking, based on the way I'm playing, that I should probably go ahead and abandon using iron weapons basically now. Like, I should probably go ahead and start sinking resources into getting everyone a steel weapon.
I am greater. One step before the next step.
Thank you.
Agreed, Dakota. I can keep it in the... So one thing, I obviously, in some of the previous games, you had, like the base or caravan or whatever unit. In this case, the leader, us, we act like that. So whatever's in our convoy, in our storage, we can pull out in battle. We just have to be next to the dude. So it's not like we'll be completely screwed if that happens. And yeah, I'm going to have to check that too, because we have some Iron Plus gear we could check out later. So let's get in position for the ambush that's totally not coming. I think we'll wait on the Death Knight until we've cleared the ambush. What do you guys think? Yeah. I'm actually thinking he will, Dakota, and I gotta be honest, I'm kind of worried. You know, let's just switch to steel. Let's just switch to steel, like I said.
Is that all?
Sorry, what was that?
You're weak.
I think your grandma's trying to work me over there, buddy. Let me show you how it's done. Well, okay, so iron is... Well, it just says right there. So Iron Plus is +1 attack and +10 hit. To be continued.
You should be honest.
Because I don't have a steel spear right now to compare immediately. I got a rusted spear. Let's go and activate them. You go be a flesh tank, shall we? Honestly, that's exactly what I'm expecting, Melkor. It really is. Oh, Casper's dead. No. No, totally unexpected. Okay, so where's me? I can't reach the chest. So let's see what happens. We're going to go over the tiles. Nothing happened, so it looks like we have to wait on the tiles. That's actually... Okay, whatever.
Caution is needed.
Yeah, let's head back over here.
I thank you.
Yes, he shall remain a ghost forever. Let's get our ranged in position to be ambushed by the giant guy of doom who's just watching us like 10 feet away. I mean, I guess in lore he's actually like 50 feet over there, but still. He does have a danger zone, I notice, by the way, right next to him. So he does activate right on him. If nothing else. That's irritating. I'm not sure which of these stats affect his... Oh, I guess resistance is 18. There we go. So it's his second highest stat other than strength. Yeah.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, sure. Now you crit. Casper died for that crit, Edelgard.
I must get stronger.
I mean...
Truly amazing.
Probably Dakota. God, those mages suck. This is Metroid Prime 1 up there. They are. All mages, too. Intermediate seal. That was honestly probably worth it. Although it did take my heaviest hitter out of combat for, you know, a while. Let's save the heal. We're gonna need it later.
I will get the victory.
Let's get these guys in position here. I guess they're already in position, so whatever. I'll give you one more chance to guess it, Bio, and if you fail, there will be stabbing. So yes. Given that we have 25 turns, I'm guessing it's more than one wave. That's kind of why I'm trying to get as many of their trash down as I can right now. Just empty the field, you know? Ooh, a chest key. That actually is going to speed up this chest thing quite a bit. There you go, Bio. Good job. Yes, this is the Phase on Mind, the default Phase on Mind song. That guy is not even activated. Look at him. He's just standing there. Oh, he's a healer. Surely he has an attack. Hey, you. Hey. Attack me. Use your attacking power. Nope, he's just standing there. Whatever, go kill him. Boss time! It's horrible, Justin. Worst game of all time. You can tell by the music. I have a weird choice to make. I could send him down here, or I could send him up here. I'm pretty sure he could take these two by himself. That's a healer straight, and that's a spear guy. And I'm a frickin' death machine. Well, I think about that. I need you to move up. I got some range there. That's the other thing I was thinking, Dakota. I hit hard, I am very mobile. And I'm already all the way up here. Screw it, I'm gonna do it. Screw it. Commit, as they say. Ah, they're just out of range. And we're in... Correct, Noscosta. Yeah, no kidding, Dakota. I'm actually thinking about giving myself a horse anyways, even though it means I'm gonna have to go down spear. Might be a good reason to start using the spear, actually. To raise spear skill, you know? Another boss! That's a loud boss. Eh. Here's a good song. I like that song. So she can't get involved this round. I'm gonna do something kind of weird here. I'm gonna let her take the hit and let them come up, because only one of them can attack me if they push. But if I push, all three of them can. So, yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, that guy. That's gonna hurt, but hopefully she... Yep, okay, she lived. Yeah, so kill this guy in his stupid face. Lance, because I want to raise Lance. Yeah, I think I got these two guys.
That is that.
I think I would have just turned myself into the mobile unit. There's a term for that, like the clear up guy, you know. You got your defenses and then you got your mobile strike squad. There's a term for that. A Dragoon. I mean, yeah. It's valid. Yeah, let's go ahead and push all the way up here. A DPS, I mean, also, yeah. You can attack him this round. Why don't you go ahead and do that? That would be extremely horrible, Baron. I mean, some people disagree with me, and those people's names are Takoida. But I've always felt Phazon is just really messed up and powerful and awful. Okay, so we need to... Oof. That should guarantee a hit kill there, though, so let's go ahead and do that. Prime 1 bio. Easy answer. These are actually pretty meaty reinforcements, so... Yeah, this is gonna suck. Yeah, let's switch to an actual good weapon, just to... We might be about to lose Petra, though. So we'll see what happens here. I didn't think I could block that. Alright. Let's heal her up so she has a chance of living through this.
You inspire.
Damn. I was really hoping for a crit, but whatever. Yeah, we're probably going to lose Petra next round. And I honestly don't think there's anything I can do about that, so... Or he could attack Bernadetta.
Now's my chance.
Oh, that might actually be the dumbest thing they could have done there. I will say this, Phazon is a lot less spready. Phazon needs a will to spread it. Tiberium just spreads on its own, like most Pleptonian does. Thanks for attacking me, buddy! Jesus.
Apologies.
So Phazon wouldn't do anything if there wasn't a will spreading it, is what I'm trying to say. Phazon also can't be generated in quite the same way. Like, it can be grown, but again, that needs to be a deliberate and quantitative effort. Let's deal with this one first, because this is the one I'm most worried about. Hey, Petra.
I will get the victory.
Finish him!
One more success.
Now she crits.
I am greater now.
You are awesome, yes.
You worked hard for nothing.
Oh, yeah, below half health. Yep, you're right. You're right. Oh, boss fight!
I needed that. It's dangerous.
Speaking of ambushing, let's go ambush some more people here. I shouldn't get overconfident. It's just, God! I feel like I'm playing as Hector down there. Okay, so... Honestly, I'd really like to get the chest first. Spirit Dust. Woo! But yeah, the X-Parasites... I mean, the X-Parasites are so horrible they had to invent the Metroids to defeat them.
You are nothing.
So, yeah, I can see that.
This kid...
Sure. Healer battle! It's pathetic.
Let's go.
Oh no! Uh-oh, it's getting serious now. Okay, this is turn 11. So I've got 14 turns to wrap this up. I cannot save mid-battle. Do you think I should try the Death Knight? He is very high level. Like, my big Doom guy, he's 13. So...
As expected.
That's fair. I mean, I have better strength than him. That's about it. Yeah. Actually, that's an interesting point. What are her stats? She has... Wow. She has really high charisma. Defense is 16, which is not bad. And strength is 22. I'm curious. Will it let me... No, it won't. Well, let's finish cleaning up real quick. Let's finish cleaning up. Hang on. Let's finish mopping up.
Well, how was that?
And we're done. We're mopped up. Oh, there's one less guy. So let's have Petra kind of get into position here for a potential strike. Hang on, we're gonna do a combat prediction next round. Or next round, actually. Damn it. Raise your charisma. Damn you, Dorothea. You're supposed to be pretty. Don't read too much into that. And of course, this is even doubly trappy because there's those experience spots on it.
Oh no.
Let's kind of just shuffle up here and wait. Who's left? Linthart. Let's head him over here. And him. Wait, really? So, goodbye.
Should I have held back?
Alright, let's get everyone in position.
Well done.
Who's the third Dakota? Yeah, let's pull her in. Yeah, he can counter at range. I should point that out, because we already saw that ability. Just making sure. Yep, it's the 4 around him, so I can ignore him for the most part. Let's get rid of this. Inch up there. Wait. Inch up here. Wait. And... is that it? Yep, okay. More reinforcements? Nope, okay. So we're gonna spend this round getting into position, basically. More than we already have been.
Thank you.
My Black Mage's damage is pretty decent, actually. This guy. He's the other one I'm inclined to do. So here, let's see what happens. Now, we already know he had a lot of magic defense, but that, in case you're missing that, is 1 damage against him in exchange for dying. A stat up, and I forget what else, Aethel. That's probably not happening, if we're just being honest with ourselves. I'm gonna go and get ready for the battle that's probably actually gonna happen here. Okay, so here's the big one. Let's see what the combat prediction is on me. That's... ouch. Look at that. Even if I switch to a sword, that's just... yeah. Of course, I don't have a good sword on him, but still. Yikes. He heals every round, by the way. I do have super moves. I mean, I could just go for it. I can rewind time, right? So I think what I'm going to do, I think I am going to go for it. Let's have him go over there. Let's have her get on the left flank. And I want him... actually, I want him to stand... let's do that. Let's get some music going!
Well done.
I could have...
and then... so then we're going to have Petra there, me there, him there. He's going to attack too and probably die. She's going to attack and die. She's going to heal Petra. And he's going to heal these two. And he's going to be left untouched to hopefully kill the actual boss, assuming we get through this at all. Yeah, we're basically in position. He's just bored, Melkor. So, I'm thinking I'll open with her, actually. So... what do I got here? More damage, more damage. Lots more damage. Yes, let's do that one. With the steel axe. Yeah, commit.
There's no way around it. I accept your challenge.
Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah, I know the low hit. This is a gamble. Yep! Yep. Oh, she's dead. She's dead. Yep, she's super dead.
To be left behind.
Okay, so now that she's dead.
I told you that if you fled, I would not chase you. But it seems you wish to die.
Okay, that timing.
Like moths to a flame.
He really likes to crit, don't he?
Forgive me, every...
Screw it. It's go for broke at this point. God damn his crit rate! Look at that!
I did not grab.
Holy crap, we got him.
To encounter someone like you. How fortunate.
That's it? So now we gotta deal with the boss with none of our melees left alive. Well, none of our good melees. So everyone go charge the boss! Quick! This is a Poke Center situation. Oh yeah, I should get the... Oh, God, what am I thinking, Dakota? Let's get the glow on Dorothea. Honestly, I kind of want that on Linthart. We'll split it up between those two. I mean, that was RNG. 510R1. I mean, that was a roll of the dice, and I knew it. And I did lose my 3 heavies in the process. Yeah, that's probably why there's the death things right freaking on him. Okay, so let's activate him.
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
No, I'm pretty sure we got this, Dakota. Hey, Bernadetta. We won!
Whoa, did...
It's a slightly better level up.
It's no use. The seal is broken. You can't... Huh? A sword.
Really? I was gonna say, that guy doesn't even know how to wield that stupid thing.
What?
So you have a couple options here, buddy. Bernadetta can stab you. Or we can burn you to death with your own fire. Take your pick. I'm down with either. Yep, goodbye. So yeah, now I'm more powerful than ever. Like you do. By the way, there's probably music for this cutscene, but I didn't have a chance to turn it back on, so...
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control.
I was just about to spit if they blamed us for this.
You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, MVP, the one who killed both bosses. Bernadetta's motivation is maxed out. Received Sword of the Creator. You can't carry anymore. Let's get rid of this Iron Sword. Let's just... This mysterious blade unleashes the true power in Byleth's hands, extending its reach to distant enemies. The weapon's durability is restored by 5 each time he chooses rest on his day off, which, oh, I'm probably never going to do that. Like, ever, 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 ever. I'm actually kind of with Dakota on this. If you're going to jump into the Fire Emblem series, I recommend the GBA ones. But if that's not available, this is probably not a bad option.
Have committed a breach of faith. The Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Now, I hate to jump in here, but a smart person would use this opportunity to offer the possibility of leniency in sentence in exchange for cooperation. Instead, we're killing these people, you know, heretics, blah, 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 rather than trying to turn them into useful assets. Because apparently we're working for Darth Malik, although he's had a little bit of a makeover.
Wait. Please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
I was gonna say, did we witness that?
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Seiros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hoped to remove the archbishop in order to completely strip the central church of its authority.
Oh, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Seiros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It seems the knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church. I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine. You're something of a special case, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes. But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us.
She'd execute you.
Do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
No, I really don't.
It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that Hubert's a Snape. Unless he's, you know, a Fire Emblem character. Oh, villainous scene.
Not that I
Hang
ever
on.
placed much faith in those swine from the Western
Also,
Church.
bad guy.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible.
Unless you have it already, you moron.
Bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war. Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Saros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Saros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you? I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. There's one more thing that has been plaguing me. The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name? Yes, her! The Sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier. I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
I mean, they're not. We're not even joking at this point. They literally have started a holy crusade against the Western Church.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seros could not hope to defeat you. I'm just marveling at the potential. Besides, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, When we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
I mean, the Lich King bows to no man or woman.
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess. Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Save...
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here? Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep. Ah, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating. No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing. I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why?
Politics!
One of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
But yeah, no, that's absolutely horrifying.
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again. even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
She is 17, bio. Oh my god, I'm never going to be free of this. I have yet to have the option of pulling up the options window to pull the sound back up, by the way. Anyways, first of all, thank you, Publius. Second of all, I'm going to go with yes so far. We'll see how it lands, sticks the landing. We're probably going to be playing this for at least a week, if what I understand is correct. Manuela, yes, let's have a tea party with Manuela. Hang on, let me get some music for Manuela. Correct, Cloud of the Stars. Oh, that's true. She did have her birthday. You're right. My bad. And also, if you know what you want to put that towards Publius, just let me know. I don't have any romance music. I just realized I have no romance music in my entire playlist. Okay, I have an idea. Let's go with... It's like some peaceful, you know... Kind of romantic, right? That's a thing. Oh, here we go. I have no idea what she likes. Damn it, Publius. Thank you. Thank you for real, for both of them. Whoops! Let me accidentally close my own document here. Here we go to FFIDC. We must get together with her. I mean, look at her boobs. No, sorry. The way that text box is slanted, it's like covering most of her face and upper body. So the only thing we can see of her right now is her chest. And I don't think that was deliberate. It's just, that is very strange cropping. Let's try that one.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do
There we go. Now I can actually see the person over there.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Oh, what fun.
Alright, what do we got here?
Oh. Huh?
Relaxing at the sauna? Okay, and next one. Favorite sweets. The first one we get all three on, guys, and it's Manuela.
Am I that terrible of a woman? So I'm a little unkempt. What of it?
I hate to point this out, but that's not how that works if you have hair like that. I disagree. Wait, what? This song? It's on random. Perfect tea time with Manuela. I think that's fate. Also, this song. We get extra time. Do I have any gifts I could give her? Horseback riding, weapon maintenance. Appreciated by everyone. Let's go appreciated by everyone.
Oh, Professor. This makes me very happy.
Yeah, but if you look at her hair, it's clearly styled, is my point. And someone who is supposedly all messy probably doesn't style their hair. One moment, please.
Oh, what fun.
Oh yeah, she's also make-upped up, which, you know. I wish to observe you. Oh god, these are like really weird controls.
Your gaze is sensuous. I don't hate it.
You don't...
Professor? Every rose has its thorn. Every beautiful leg should have a dagger, don't you think?
In the world. I think we're done here. No, we're done here.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Double rep up. And my charm increased by 1, as it should. And her charm increased by 1, so she probably is going to be recruitable, based on that. Okay. So, now, let's do this, finally. Alright, now, negative to music. I'm not actually kidding. This is... So I do have a real thought here. Other than, this sucks and I hate everything. Yeah, it basically... Okay, so... I can think of 2 other ways to fix this problem. This song is not all that bad, but it also drills into my brain because it plays for when we're walking around the monastery, which is fairly large chunks of time uninterrupted. So it's just this song over and over and over and over again. Now, there are ways to make that work, but in general, if you're going to do something like this, you need to do, I don't know, just off the top of my head, maybe make it so that some of the, like if you go into a different section of the monastery, it plays a different variation on the song, you know, kind of a Yoshi drums approach. But that's insane. Like, that's incredibly advanced technology. You'd have to have like an N64 to accomplish that. Or maybe making an option so you have like a menu where you can change the song that's playing, or just have a selection of songs that you could play from. But that's also insane. That would be like PS2 level of technology to accomplish that. So I can see why that's clearly beyond their capacity. Nope, it's incredibly, insanely advanced technology, Fuyukiando. Utterly impossible. In case you missed that, I was referencing Paper Mario, which does that for its town song, or Grand Theft Auto, which does that with the radio, both of which are very basic concepts, and both of which allow you to vary up the music in similar repetitive circumstances. I could also point to Mario Odyssey, which allows you to override the music for an area with something, excuse me. Sorry about that. That was them actually delivering the package, finally. That was supposed to get here yesterday. But you get my point. This is a decent song, and I even like the main battle theme. But there's a reason I acquiesced to going ahead and muting it. Because it gets old. And by gets, I mean, for me, has already gotten. I am already tired of the music. You know what I mean? Or at least those two songs. The main town song, this one, and the main battle song. And I think I already told you this, if I had access to Fire Emblem amiibos, I could use them to unlock different songs for battle, but those don't apply to story battles. They apply to the auxiliary battles only. So, blurg, as they say. Like, let me use a slightly different example here. Hang on, just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the music again to make my point. Give me just a second. Well, I've talked about this before, how Nobuo Uematsu once gave a whole seminar, basically. This is back in the 90s, about how to design battle music and overworld music. Because statistically speaking, those are the two songs you were going to hear most in a Final Fantasy. And he put a lot of thought and effort into regular battle music and overworld music. There's a reason the FF7 overworld song is like 7 minutes long. It is, in fact, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I just pulled it up. Anyways. But, give me a moment. I do want to make a point here. It's going to start with an O. There it is. Okay, so, you hear this? So this is... You'll probably none of you recognize this, except like maybe 3 of you. This is one of the battle songs from Ogre Battle. So is this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And you already get my point, right? Because it has multiple... I forget how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different songs. I have it turned down a little bit, sorry. There's 6 different songs. Here, I'll turn it up a bit. For Ogre Battle, so that when you go into a battle, it plays one of the 6, right? So it varies, in short. By contrast, every battle we've fought to date, all of them, has been the same in this game, which is a little bit wonky. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics did the same thing, too. So that's why that's why I'm giving the negative. It's not actually for the music, and I need to actually make that clear. Make that very clear there. You do, Takoida. I'm not saying FFT gets off the hook here, but this, so far, is still worse than FFT. So, if it will please the court, I have a playlist called Town, which I'm just going to put on random, because I wasn't joking. The Town song for this place has been driving me batty. So... I'm just going to leave that on random. If anybody really doesn't like a song, just say something, okay? And I'll go ahead and change it. So I got to do some inventory management first. So, so the Sword of the Creator has 20 uses. And of course it can't be repaired. Only resting repairs that, so that sucks. Let's go ahead and get rid of the... No, I take that back. What's that raise? Magic. Well, I need my magic stat. Correct, Venters. It is still not unlocked. I give you a hint, Aethel. The words final and fantasy are in the title. Honestly, I'm just going to use all of these on me. I actually need all those stats. So, screw it. Can you guess which Final Fantasy, Aethel? I imagine you won't. I don't mean any offense by that. It's not the most popular one. FF9? Nope. Mystic Quest? Nope. Bio has it. It's Final Fantasy XI. It kind of does, doesn't it, Bio? Okay, so we got Iron, 5-1-95, 6-1 105, 8-1 85-10. So the Iron Plus sword, so it looks like the plus gives it increased hit and a little bit increased damage, which means the Iron Plus sword has substantially more plus to hit than steel at a cost of 2 damage. Still don't know what the weight means. Could someone do me a favor, please, and either tell me or look up what weight means? Because I haven't seen anything for that. Do I have Fisherman's Horizon on here? I don't think I do. I do not. But I can pull that up specifically. Give me a second. Maybe. Maybe I can't. I can YouTube that one. Might have been one of the ones I didn't put in my playlists. Hang on. As I say, obviously, it would make sense if it reduces your speed, but I have seen nothing indicating that really yet. And, of course, there's nothing there. Oh yeah, by the way, I should point something out. So, okay. You see the crest over there? It's... hang on. Over here. See? You can see his crest. Occasionally restores HP equal to 30% of damage dealt. She has a crest, too. And I believe that I'm totally wrong. He has a crest. He has a crest. He does not. She does. Oh, okay, I see the pattern. Anyone who's noble has a crest. It's not my fault, Bio. It's all about the Adam. Sorry, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing that. Okay, so I've got an Iron Lance. I think we're going to go and grab a sword, too, for him. I think we're just going to stick with steel and iron on her. Hubert. I mean, I can't think of any reason to get a weapon on a mage, as weird as that may sound. Unless I'm really sucking. Anyone can think of anything there? I can think of a reason to get armor on a mage. He's obviously straight up javelining. Let's go ahead and switch here. Let's just get rid of this. Honestly, that javelin is such garbage. It does no damage. Let's just get rid of that. I should probably get a weapon for him, even though he's full healer. What do you think is a good weapon for a healer to have? Honest question. So we can go with whatever. No, this is Final Fantasy VIII, Fuyukando. Let's go ahead and get an axe for him. Where, Aethel? I looked earlier and I didn't see it. Bow is not a bad idea. I like the idea of bow. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, sure, bow. She's fine. Dorothea, same thing, actually. Let's get a bow on her. And Petra's good to go. I don't need to do anything for her. See you around, Takota. Okay. I mean, if you want to guess the game, I'm down. I should look this up. If there's any use for bullion other than money. What do we got here? Okay, in previous Fire Emblem games, it was just money. I think we can just sell these. I need the money. Money. It was... I was just looking at it. It was talking about awakening. In fact, hang on. Let's see here. It was in Shadow Dragon, Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem, and Awakening is the three it lists here. Doesn't even mention Fates. Anyways, doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Only death. Oh, okay, that makes more sense, Japon. Comprehension. No, 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 you gotta stab me. Go ahead, I'm ready. Not so hard. I'm gonna go and just buy all three of those every month, honestly. Still don't have the friggin' blacksmith unlocked. What are we doing on certs here? Well, she can become an archer. What is she right now? Oh, a soldier. Yeah. Becometh an archer, Bernadetta. Okay. Axe and heavy armor need to be at B for the next armored thing. Well, thank you, Aethel. Jasper is still the man. Sorry, I'm debating. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Yeah, screw it. Let's turn her into a monk. Wait, hang on. Okay, so she has maxed out Commoner. That's what I was wondering. Wanted to make sure they were maxed before I switched them up.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're a good student. Okay. So speaking of town, keep in mind the same song would be playing for almost all of this, with only 2 exceptions.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
Are we even different people at this point? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, Ginger's insane. Ginger, why are you insane? Explain yourself, sir. Why would you ever decide to be insane? Total nonsense. Madness. Ravenous madness.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
I can sense it.
Okay, what's Bernie doing right now? Oh, fine. You got me. Keep it a secret, alright?
Okay. I invite you to tea. No, not yet. Not yet. Needlework. Yeah.
That's,
Damn it, Suffocom. That actually got me to laugh.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again. And so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
Damn right. I hate to whine about her outfit, but just from a purely engineering perspective, so she's got 2 straps here, right? Those straps are held up by a necklace, which itself is held up by a choker. So if the choker snaps, the necklace snaps, or the strands snap, if any one of those 3 points of failure fails, this will suddenly turn into a PG-13 stream. And that is not good design. What am I doing? I'm making tea. You think I'm kidding? Ah, good. We did get some tea. That is very true, Savicom. And something that not many... I actually do know a couple of game designers who go out of their way to design their outfits so that they are more realistic, as in more possible in real life, and therefore easier to cosplay. Although double-sided tape is a real thing. Okay, so I need tea leaves. I need all the tea leaves. So we'll do... Do I still only have... Yeah, I still only have 2 slots. I don't know if this is true, but I'd always imagined that Yuna's, like, arm flaps would be the hardest part. Because they're not attached to anything. They're just on her arms. They're just there. I mean, I could probably make Yuna's dress work, but, you know. So let's do this and this. See, now I'm suddenly thinking, hang on, I can't picture Yuna's outfit in detail right now. Give me a second. No, the... Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about immediately. Yeah, because she's got this draped thing going on. And, so she's got, like, basically cloth draped over her shoulders, which is being held in place by her waist belt. And that's basically it. In fact, I've seen a few... In fact, I'm seeing a few cosplayers right now who effectively changed the design to make it more feasible and turn it into a neck thing. Anyways. Oh, I forgot to fish last week. And by week, I mean month. Hang on, we need fishing music. What's a good fishing song? Hang on. Hang on. Fish? No. There we go. Hang on. I only have one fishing, so I gotta make this really count. Okay, you ready? Okay, we did it. It was rough, but we did it.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways?
How do you...
Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
So you want me to pick up objects scattered in front of the saint statues? Sure. Here's another question. What the hell is renown? All of these quests give renown. And I've yet to really see what that is. Oh my god. Like... Hang on. Yeah, I have yet to even see a measure of my renown anywhere. Like, there's my professor level, but not my renown. I've been getting it the whole game. God, we're still in the tutorial campaign, guys. Whoops.
Please come again.
I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to talk to you.
Would you help me out?
Sure. Maybe I'll finally unlock the frickin' blacksmith.
I could use your help.
Sure. Quest battle accepted. Chapter 5. We're in Chapter 1! Ugh, this game.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I?
Nope.
I hope you will forgive me one day.
Alright, go whip yourself 15 times. Will that make me feel better? No.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Oh my god. Will you join me?
Hi, Professor. I've actually got...
Nope. Thought I'd check. honestly, Bio, I wouldn't be surprised if this is another Witcher 3.
Knew I could count on you.
Blacksmith
Hey there.
is finally unlocked. God, I thought it would never happen. I guess we don't really need it. Although I do want to repair her iron bow. Yes.
Is this it? There you go.
Let's say it probably in fact, hang on. Let's check some. Let's check some. Yeah, sorry, I switched off to do the Lavos thing. My bad. It doesn't keep track, you know what I mean? Okay, that'll do. So, hang on. Well, maybe it won't. Damn it! Ugh. Okay. That's going to cost 260 gold from completely empty. That's going to cost 260 gold from not completely empty. Both of these require materials, too, I just noticed. That is going to require 390 gold, and that's going to require 260 gold. So, okay, that's actually what I wanted to know. The cost is the same, regardless of how broken it is. That does change when I will repair stuff. It means I'm going to wait until they're super low or actually out to bother.
Come back anytime.
Especially since it takes materials, and I have no idea how to get extra materials. Other than quests.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself.
Who are you?
My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment.
Okay.
I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
Pleasure to meet you.
No, Professor. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
There are too many redheads in this area. I'm just saying. So he can train lots of stuff. Nice.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
I agree. I agree with whatever you just said. You are totally right, sir.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Dun dun dun.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
For House Gautier to invite us onto their land, they must be desperate. But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Will you join my quest to conquer this world?
Oh, Professor, excuse...
Nope. Oh, that's okay.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
Well, obviously that's her remains. Duh. Also, you're secretly Hitler.
The head of the Western Church holds the title of bishop. That's not as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of authority. If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force. There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
So there's 3 churches. That's good to know. I'm sure that's not a terrible recipe for disaster. God.
Oh. That man I walked past earlier. That wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it? House Fraldarius is a powerful noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Srang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
Well, yeah.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we
Right.
find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraldarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
That'll be fine. I mean, we literally have a holy war going on right now. As in, literally, literally. We have a freaking purge going on.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known. But we share the same blood. We're still family.
Who cares? Seriously. I know. A lot of people have cared about that throughout a lot of real-life history. I'm not one of them.
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this?
Oh, yes.
Cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
Don't ever change, Petra.
That's right. I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side. I think I'd be a pretty good judge of that. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
Alright, here you go. Here's a relic.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, Savicom, it's like, they're my brother. On the other hand, it's like, they're my brother who has been mass murdering people in villages ever since, last year or whatever. Like, limits, limits. I know, I'm a weirdo. I apologize.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor.
No, you don't.
A mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
No comment. Stop flirting with me.
Yes. This has been my first time, Professor. You kept...
Where's that feather? From Brig... Yeah?
I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
You were right, Grey Wolf. I read the wrong thing there. And I'm a moron. I don't know if I want to give that to Sylvain. Because that's who that goes to. Fine. Hang on. We make sure that Sylvain can woo women while his brother is off killing people. And we play the best town music in the history of the universe.
I can't believe... Please, Professor. Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
You're welcome. Now, you see that fire? I want you to jump in that as quickly as you possibly can. Don't worry, I'll get you back up. You're listening to it, Savicom.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
I'm well aware, Ethel. This is a variance.
Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal.
I actually can't remember the typical town song in Illusion of Gaia. Unless you mean the town you start off in, maybe?
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Thank you, Bio. I'll tell you what, I'll link it in Discord later. Don't let me forget, because I will forget. I actually put a lot of work into these variances and accordances, believe it or not. Like, it's not, you can't just slow down a song. It doesn't work that way. You have to reach an exact note and tempo with it that complements it. Like, if you just say, slow it down by 10%, it's going to sound like crap, right? And not every instrument sounds the same when adjusted, especially when modulated. So I put a lot of thought into these, believe it or not. There's a reason this took 2 years to do the variance project, and I'm still doing the accordance project.
Professor, it also rains.
Sorcery book, huh?
Oh, that!
What do you know?
I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
A Grey Wolf Dragon told me. Thank you, Grey Wolf Dragon. Someone who adores sweets? I'm actually not sure who that is.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
No.
What do you mean? I don't like the way you said that. Stop trying to spook me.
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard.
Do you like sweets?
That's mine! Thank you for finding it!
You're welcome. Yeah, go ahead and link it Savicom so I can listen to it later. And possibly try and corns it.
Swinging a sword about in the Holy Mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
It's okay, there's nothing in them.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but it's torture not being able to go inside the Holy Mausoleum for an entire year.
I'm not going to say anything. I don't think I have rep with Flynn. Or Flane. Let me check here.
Why is that perhaps... I would like to have...
Oh, I guess I do. Alright, whatever. But I already gave the sweets thing away, so whatever. Suddenly. We already had this one.
I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hail the Lich King. I mean, do you say hail me? Is that how you're supposed to do that? It's just a weird thought. Hail me! I don't have Skyloft. I don't have anything from Skyward. I have a vendetta against Skyward.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another.
Welcome to religion, where we can have 5 separate religious organizations, all believing in the same general thing, and quite literally going to war over it. That's not controversial, that's history.
Fodlan is a complicated place.
What are you talking about, Shiny Toki? There's another devoted to training. Who the hell's devoted to training? I've got two items for that person. Don't worry. Groose. I can't even finish it.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lonato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
Mercedes.
What about her?
Her face looks familiar.
Yeah, I'm going to recruit her, hopefully soon. Who the heck is Felix? I don't recognize that face. I know who Casper is. But who the heck is Felix?
Impressive. Think of it. The sword of the Creator, belonging to the ancient king Nemesis.
Who are you?
You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon.
Okay, sure. Here.
I know nothing about it.
Nope.
That's mine. Thank you for finding it. I know nothing.
Oh, sorry. Okay, at least there's no detriment for guessing wrong. That poor cat. Of course, what I'm picturing, Savacom, is you grabbing the cat and squeezing and going, honk, honk. Well, Mac Daddy, this is the child timeline, also known as the destruction timeline, when the fire emblem from the sacred stones was combined with the awakening of the ancient Lopter race in order to combine with Naga, creating Tiki.
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Rhea is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
I mean, I am the Lich King.
Hey there. Hey, Teach. I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. That means... What does that mean? Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis, the King of Liberation?
As you can tell by the music, yes!
You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say, we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church.
Holy War.
Now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance.
What?
If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
Hold it, rewind a second. Are we literally at war with both the West and the East at the same time? So that's 3 church houses fighting each other at the same time. Or more accurately, the Central Church is just fighting the other 2. Alright, what do we got? I have many worries, but I must always feign dauntlessness. Yeah, a holy war on 2 fronts.
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you. To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
Yeah, it's nothing. I wouldn't worry about it. You're seeing things, feeling things, hearing things. All kinds of hallucinations going on. It's terrible. Someone interested in art? There is no such person.
Isn't it strange? Saint Seros' body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
Yes. But first... Are any of these yours?
Did you?
Just curious. I want to give you a gift. Let's see, what do you like? Does she like flowers? I don't know.
Thank you.
Awesome. Now. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm already...
And we can't recruit her yet. We will recruit you, Mercedes. There is no escape.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato.
Yeah.
What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
They're evil. They're also not the church, but we've already discussed that. Now, what's funny you say that, Bio, is I've actually been going out of my way to raise my stats necessary to recruit specifically Mercedes, and, well, I'm still not high enough to recruit the one person I've been specifically working on. So yeah, I have a feeling recruiting isn't going to happen anytime soon. Now, where's... You're welcome. When you complete quests, paralogs, and auxiliary battles, you will earn Renown, which can be spent to restore the statues of the Four Saints. As you restore them, you gain bonus to your unit's growth. You okay? I don't even know how to check that, Elwyn, since she's not in my roster. So that's dexterity. That's strength. Or no, that's strategy, excuse me. Or mage? I don't know. That's faith, looks like. And that's empathy? Healing? Okay, so let's... Oh, wrong button. So let's pull up my support list, which I forgot even existed. Where's Mercedes? I don't think I'm C with anybody that's out of... Yep, there she is. And it doesn't tell me how far I am to C. See, it looks like I don't have support with anyone outside of... Oh, never, I'm wrong. Manuela. We're up to C with Manuela. That's it. Alright, we need to cheat in some support. That's how that works, right? Oh, I have to talk to her.
Need something?
Here we go. Okay, so... Okay. Experience, class experience, increased divine pulse, lance, and faith. The experience are identical across all of them, and the divine pulse are identical across all of them. Hello, Baron. Yeah, I know, Elwand. That's why I've been trying to get rep with her. So, lance, axe, sword, bow. Let's test something.
This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set.
Okay, so they're not mutually exclusive. That is what I wanted to know. In that case...
This one? You're all set.
This one?
You're all set.
Yeah.
This one?
Hey, Mr. Floyd Pinkerton.
This one?
This is gonna take us a second, guys. Sorry.
You're all set. This one?
It's okay. There's 4 of them, not 3, Bio.
This one? You're all set. This one? You're all... This one? This one?
I hope these experience bonuses stack, because I'm assuming they do.
This one?
I hope they stack additively as well, so we get 20% additional experience, because that'd be nice.
This one?
You're all set.
Am I all set yet?
This one? You're all set.
Okay.
See you again soon.
This one? God. Okay, so that's renown. Pretty useful. Alright. You're all set. I can't even do it. Nobody likes milk. Nobody.
Well, Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. Do you know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can. I did, but he just dodged the question. Still, it's worrying to see him like that.
Wrong button. Hey, it's the Crest of Flames.
Oh my, the Crest of Flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual Crest of Flames! Ha ha ha! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
Its excitement is understandable, dude.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
It's fine. 6:30-ish your time, Gary, assuming you're downs. Also, assuming you want to try the experiments.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange?
Nah.
Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
Nah. Besides, we all know the best milk is vitamin D milk. Or red milk, as it's sometimes referred to as here. Art book, art book. Art book, art book. Art book, art book, art book, art book. Actually, I haven't, Mr. Floyd Pinkerton.
Don't you think Professor... Maybe... Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
You're welcome. A gray wolf dragon told me to find it. Yeah, I hope the cat's alright too, Sovicom. I know she's been having issues for the past couple weeks at this point.
What the...
Oh, it's this person.
Maybe. The assassination attempt on Lady Rhea, the theft of a hero's relic. I am up to my ears in foul news of recent. Speaking of, there's a terrifying rumor swirling around Garreg Mach these days. Apparently, a spirit of death wielding a huge scythe has been kidnapping young maidens. Will the madness never end?
It's okay, Bernadetta got him. Although that was pure RNG, I'll admit that. I'll own up to that.
Hi.
I don't know what you're talking about, Overseer. And casual mode, yeah. And non-permadeath, obviously. Because, duh. Hey, Sateth, what's going on?
Professor, Gerald was looking for you.
Where is he?
It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around. I have something to ask of you.
Okay.
I have something to ask of you.
Okay. I mean, at this point, Mr. Pinkerton, we literally get WoW leaks at least once a month. Like, even major leaks. Well done, well put together leaks. And to date, extremely few of them have been true. Now that being said, considering the spoileries at the end of the Ashara raid, if we do get Unzolf in the future, that wouldn't even begin to surprise me. What they should do is have at least one more raid this expansion. Raid tier, I should say. Which kind of does a lead-in thing, because if they just jumped into a new expansion now, I don't think that would work, story-wise.
Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
I see. Let me just... down there. There we go.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
Thanks. Useful. If I didn't have fast travel, this would piss me off.
We're back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very well.
I mean, we have actually discussed that. Let's go here, I guess. Mr. Pinkerton. But let me go ahead and give you the summary. Okay, you ready for this, Mr. Pinkerton? It's going to be very complicated. We don't know what Sylvanas is actually up to. And that's the summary. Now, it's within the realm of possibility that the writers don't know what she's up to. But one way or another, we definitely don't. So, that. Anything past that is pure speculation.
Oh.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
I'm sorry, why is her... Hang on, hang on, we need a better song for this. That is not a better song for this. Hang on.
Hmm? Oh. Of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours.
When I die at the end of chapter 1.
I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Manuela. God, that feels like an insult to give that ring to Manuela. (11:39 to 11:59), resting in the warm embrace of cherished memories. Super dead. We're 21. Woo! As long as Manuela's still older than us, that's all I really care about. Whoop! Oh, hang on. I need a song for her. What's a good song for Petra? Hang on, give me a second. Let's think about this.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it. No, that is what you say when your body is feeling unwell. The expression is, I fell for it. Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face?
I really want to pick that third option. Your cheeks are on your face. I really want to pick that option. Damn it, Nascosta, no! I mean, I don't want to accidentally flirt with her. That would be terrifying. Flirting with an attractive, intelligent woman who I like. God, that'd be the worst. Ah, screw it.
Yes, I know about that. That is a joke of Fodlan, right? Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face. You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits. A prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them?
Well, yeah. Okay, I was kidding. I would say oats, Baron.
That gives me happiness. If there is ever the chance, you will see them. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish. Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Well, it's time to pursue a holy war against the Brigidians. After all, they're animists. How did she react? Question mark. Did she have a heart attack? Question mark. I was gonna say, don't tell Rhea. Freaking psychopath. Ah. Teleprot.
For a hero's relic.
And
Also,
for how? But at least.
For a hero.
And also for how? But at least.
Damn. I just wanted to spend time with you. Okay, are we done? I think we're as done as we're getting. Nope. Apparently I have two more things to say. Hang on. Isn't it nice that that icon is there? Oh, hang on. We're about to talk to the villains group. Hang on. Let me switch back to the villains playlist here real quick. Wrong song.
I am trusting you. You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you. May I ask a favor of you?
It fits so well. It's crazy how well the evil songs fit her. It's just weird. But no, we're not talking to her anymore, so we'll go back to talking to him. There we go.
How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? No problems? I hope you have not left it lying somewhere unattended or anything foolish like that. Not used to it. Take it outside the monastery, then. You need to come to grips with it, and quickly.
No, Baron. Because I know my playlist and I know which ones are in danger of copywrong and which ones are not. Because I had to keep track of that kind of crap. This is all the music from this is a good song. Of all the Cordons mixes I've done, I've never liked any as much as the ones I did from this game. Like, all of them were just a treat to work with. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, if anyone can guess the game this is from, I don't know what, but you're awesome.
Were you using magic? I've heard...
Oh my god! I thought there was no way anyone would ever know this. Because nobody knows about this game. It is an awesome game that you should totally pick up if you can. And also has a pretty good soundtrack, too.
I'll gladly take this.
So did I literally just get a quest to tutorialize gift giving? Yeah, I totally did. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all the normal stuff. So now we spend time. So let's go have dinner, first and foremost. Yeah, I know, Gold Flabius, but it's with, at least I think... Hang on. I think it's with Edelgard or Hubert. And I can't talk to either of them right now. Like, I can't initiate. Unless...
Right.
It's someone in here, but I don't see anyone. Oh! What do you know? Okay, yeah, sure. Lindhart.
Well, hello, Professor.
Hang on, what's a good song for him?
All the way to my room to... Oh. You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, bio. Well, maybe a couple. Let's see, how harsh should I be to him? I won't do this again, or don't miss lectures or die. Oh, here, let's switch. There we go. That's a good song for this guy. I won't do this again.
It's rare for a nice professor like you to be so strict. Please, Professor, you must understand how difficult it is for me to fight the demon of drowsiness. Just talking about it makes me sleepy.
Honestly, I think the third option is the most accurate. I've known people like this in real life. Intelligent people who are basically uninterested, so they don't apply themselves. Not because they can't, but because they don't care. In my experience in real life, usually those kind of people do have things that actually appeal to them. But... I'm not going to send anyone to the wall. We destroyed the wall, remember? It feels like you're not motivated enough is the wrong answer, though. And I want to pick the right answer, not the thing I'm actually thinking, because the whole point of this game is to win! Let's then...
That sounds more than a little exhausting. I think I'll stay in. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so?
My hips.
Definitely a strange one. In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely not a commoner, but you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else.
Yeah, I'm called a player character.
And yet you can wield one of the hero's relics. You're like a hero in some silly legend. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either. Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can. Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know. Oh, don't trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be. I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note, good night, Professor.
No. We just need to kill and then res Linthart as a minion. I think that was an appropriate song for him. Oh, it's Lore Mom. I said her, comma. Oh, for God's sakes. Alright, so we need to eat with Manuela, obviously. And I guess Mercedes, who does not like today's special. Hello, Aspros. What's going on? So I need something that appeals to Mercedes and Manuela. If there is such a thing. If there isn't, we'll compromise. Damn. That's a lot of people like that dish. Holy crap. Well, you're listening to it, kinda, Fuyukyondo, if that answers your question. Damn. Looks like I can't actually do anything there. Damn. Tonight, I'm either having lasagna or tarin stew, one of the two. Damn it. So what do I care about more, Manuela or Mercedes? The hell? Oh, that's what you mean about random. Oh, that's bizarre. Whatever. So let's do Mercedes. And... Flame.
This is my absolute. This is nearly as delicious as.
I'm with you on that, Nascosta. Now I got 3 time periods to do something with. So I can raise my faith. Because I do need that for multiple people. Well, if you look at the website, you'll see an answer to that, Aspros. But it's okay if you don't understand, so let me just explain this really quick. If there's something that's really widely requested by a lot of people, then yeah, we're going to play that closer to when it came out. Like this game was very highly requested, for example. So, rather than pushing it back, like we often do, we went ahead and played this pretty much at launch. Yeah, I guess we'll train.
It's all things are.
I still have much.
I now know about Nosferatu.
Things are fine.
Oh, I can only do once per... Oh. I could invite her to tea. That's a good point, Elwand. All of them are remixes, yes. I mean, I could discuss at length what the Cordons Project is, but most people just look and say, oh, you just sped it up or slow it down.
You must, however, you will...
So, you know, yay. Okay. I got one more action to do. I could just eat again. It's not a terrible idea. Honestly, Suvacum, I only run into 2 types of circumstances when it comes to songs. I either sit down and I listen to the song and I'm like, that's what I want to do with it, and it just immediately comes to me. Or I spend hours or days or weeks, not literally, but, you know, a while staring at it like, I have no idea what to do with this. Well, I can't even reach the 3rd floor yet, so I don't know, Bio. Maybe we should cook with someone? We've never cooked with anyone. Ooh, these are actual gameplay buffs. Holy crap. Let's do it.
My cooking is so good, it's been called seductive. Should I show you what I can do, Professor?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god! She's a witch!
Enjoy cutting up vegetables in preparation to cook. So, I'll do that and leave you with the cleanup.
I mean, you probably shouldn't be doing cleanup, Manuela. Okay, we're out of time. Basically. Hang on, it says head out to the battlefield. Like, I can't do that yet, right? I have to do that my next weekend. Okay, just making sure. Alright, let's see here. We have a lot of motivated people, and then we have Dorothea. Sorry. Even Lindhart's freaking motivated.
Nice. I'm improving.
I have a weird idea with her.
Your God. I have understood. You are gifted.
What about Manuela, though, Gold Bioso? My one true love. And then... eh.
The battle is all. Perhaps I've been. I have a question for you, Professor.
Okay, I'm not going to skip through it this time by accident. Got it. Bad answer.
Professor.
Sure. I don't care. Nobody cares about you, Casper. You're a meat shield.
It'll be an easy win.
Okay, let's give it a try. We did it!
God, I'm on like month 5 or something. Okay. Now let's go kill people. Oh, that sucks. We can only do one of them. Well, whatever. Now we gotta switch playlists. And I think there's only really one playlist that would suffice for what we're about to do. Sure, whatever. Ooh, okay. A lot of people die right there. I can see why. Look at that. Why is Mercedes... Oh, right. She's assisting. Forgot that I asked her to do that.
Stay focused.
I will get the victory.
I was actually thinking exactly that, Elwand.
I will prevail.
Go ahead and send a tank up there to block that.
That's my cue.
Oh no.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Battle.
Put me in there.
As you wish.
God dang it.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
I'm pretty sure me and a healer could deal with this entire map.
Another step. No hesitation. As expected.
I'm counting on you.
I just had a thought that I should look into.
Your defeat was inevitable. One step at
Well,
Alright, Casper. Go be a beat shield. Does it really, Bio? That's funny.
That is that.
Someone remember the number 2 for me, please? It'll be relevant later. Did I not?
All roses have thorns.
God, Ferdinand, why are you so terrible? Yeah, let me show you how it's done.
Witness frigid pride.
Yeah, I'm not super worried, Black Vial. Yes, I do clearly have my favorites, I'll admit that. It's not my fault they're useful. So now we're going to attack with a sword.
Predictable. It's over. As expected.
It's still 2. So I was trying to determine if I was getting less experience for the thief class by using a non-thief weapon, a spear. But no, I got 2 class experience both ways, so that's irrelevant. It's good to know, but I was curious.
Now you know your limits.
Which also means classes level up really slowly, which kind of sucks. 2 experience per combat? 2 experience per kill, no less. Ugh. Exactly, Venters. I mean, have you seen the old Zelda ads? Jeesh.
Time to set my aims even higher.
I mean, fair, Aethel. Back to the lance.
You didn't give it your all.
Looks like I'm getting capped on experience per map. Or, not experience, sorry, wrong word. Friendship? Hearts? Because I'm not getting any more hearts with Mercedes. Even though I've been making a point of being right next to her in almost every round.
Failure is not an option. My efforts will...
Only very vague ones, Bio. I wasn't actually a fan, believe it or not. Ah, that could be Elwyn, I don't know. A valid possibility.
Well done.
Okay. As of this exact moment, I have no plans to come back, Aspros. I'm not saying I'm not going to. I'm not saying I've sworn off it forever. It's just right now I haven't seen anything that's going to drag me back. I actually predict that this BlizzCon we will see news about the next expansion. I'd be surprised if we didn't, honestly. So we'll see then. I mean, I literally have Warcraft music playing right now.
As expected. Another step forward.
Is that all? one step.
Yes and no, Niscosta. I know that's not a great answer, but the truth of it is, how much I do group content depends on how much it interests me and how many of my friends are playing at the same time. I really don't like pugging, for example. So I pretty much didn't do Mythics back in Legion unless I actually had a group of, 5 friends ready to go. I mean, that wouldn't be the first time Aspros, but we'll see. Like, really, that's kind of where I'm at this point. We'll see. I'm thinking.
Helpful.
Yeah, the narrative is crawling forward, which just, oh my god. What I plan to do right now, Cloud of the Stars, is I'll turn the music back on before we get to the next story boss, which, at this point, we're not actually doing today, so that basically we'll turn the music back on tomorrow. Put simply. It's a shame flanking isn't a thing. God. You know you're bad when Edelgard, in that, is fast enough for 2 strikes on you. Who should get the killing blow? Let's see. Here, you. Be slightly less wordless. Hi, Requiem. It's okay. Like, I like the characters, but the plot hasn't really moved yet. I mean, we got a holy war. Excuse me, we got 2 holy wars. Here, Lurch, let me have Casper get involved. Go, Casper! Okay, that's it for Casper's turn. Gave it the old college try. Couldn't quite make it. But yeah, we got 2 holy wars going on, which we're not even involved in. It's just background. Oh yes, by the way, we're purging the infidels. And then we're going to have soup on Tuesdays. Wednesday is laundry day. I just started raising Archer with Inventors, and it's a really crappy bow.
Thank you.
Wee. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Why, thank you so much.
Bounce, bounce. Now, super fast. Yeah, Bernadetta has literally been MVPing with the bow in some cases. She's my actual archer. Oh, back to town. Back to town. Hang on. Let's play some appropriate town music, I think.
That went...
Either 8 on the Game Boy Advance, 7 on the Game Boy Advance, or this one, Nakamikado. Those are my recommendations. About 20-30 minutes, bio. I basically plan to get up to the next story fight and then stop. Who is this? This is Linhardt. Astrid. And I guess we'll do Ferdinand. Why not?
Never. I am.
And I can't teach anymore.
Teacher.
Yes? Like, that's what you're already doing. It's a weird one. Uh-oh. Mercedes would like to speak to me. Oh! So yeah, you were right. We capped. We capped at C. So hang on. I need a Mercedes song that isn't the Doom playlist. No, not the Doom playlist. Hang on. Gotta have something that's not Doom playlist. What's a good Mercedes song? Here we go.
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it? I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the Academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know.
Changed my mind. Hang on. We need a different song for her. I thought this would be appropriate, but obviously we need something closer to... Hang on. No, that's not it. Where is it? Ah, screw it. We'll go with a boring one.
Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit.
Come on, I'm 21.
You seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students. If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can. Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
Ah, crap. It's her okay. This is totally her theme song right here. Let's go back up. Let's just go back up to town. There we go. Well, the SNES version of FF6 is the third worst version of FF6. So, I would say do that one first, and then do Chrono Trigger DS last.
Thanks for inviting me.
There we go.
Thanks.
Have some tea, Leonie. I'd say I like your gloves, but my mother told me not to lie. Okay, what the hell is she into? Help! Bio, help! I don't know anything about this character. Nope. How about equipment upkeep? Okay. And... rules? Nope. God damn it. I don't know what the hell you want from me. Please don't hate me. This is all your fault, Bio.
Thanks for the tea.
I don't think I gained any rep with her for that. Oh, I gained a little bit. Okay. Jeez. Uh-oh, event.
We did it.
Oh, congrats. And I have now 0 motivated students.
As long as it makes me stronger.
One step before the next step.
Uh-oh, Casper wants to talk to me. Oh, geez, hang on. Here we go. This is Casper's song.
A suspicious man. Where? Oh, is that him? What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him. Watch. It's so boring. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike. Huh? Oh, it leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Great. So I was...
But because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about.
Yeah.
The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
I'll take responsibility. I'm his leader.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, we did.
We would have been in danger if we didn't act.
Oh my god, really, dude.
I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
Yeah, I know, right, Bio? Thank goodness that guy tried to kill himself. Sweet!
Impressive. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now, unfortunately, I probably should go battle again. Oh, what time is it? Yeah, we can smash a quick one out. So let's do that. Fair. Yeah, that's true. He was another one of the people who was excited at his first kill. Here, supports.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhardt who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this babble to continue?
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar. You could use your Crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations, so I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby? I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. How did you manage to faint while standing up? Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
It's called anxiety, Miss Costa. Also, lol.
Just look at this place. It's so beautiful, I believe I should take a nap and enjoy it properly.
Linhardt, lost in thought, I see. Unacceptable. Are you not aware that a noble's duty is to be ever vigilant?
Rest increases alertness. Is there something I can do for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I was just passing by, and I thought I could give you a little advice. You always seem to be napping. Why not spend your free time doing something productive?
Easier said than done, Ferdinand. I'm afraid I suffer from a constitution that tires easily.
Some training will remedy that. Let us work on that today. I will train you myself. Arise, Linhardt. The righteous path of the noble lies before you.
You're always giving it your all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. In fact, I rather enjoy your demeanor. You go all out even when others wish you wouldn't. You work hard, inspire the admiration of others, and your dignity as a noble is beyond reproach.
I consider it my mission to serve as a guide and a model for other members of the nobility.
As capable as you are striking. Next to you, I am a mere infant.
Oh, you are far too kind. Although I do work hard each day to achieve all of which you speak.
You've mastered all the important noble skills. You drink tea, talk about how great you are, ride horses.
Indeed. I went for a ride earlier today.
Is that so? You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away.
Where are you going?
I must get some sleep, being the infant that I am. Farewell for now, Ferdinand, oh noble among nobles.
Noble among nobles? Seems a bit much. Did he say get some sleep? Hey, wait!
Oh my goodness. That was actually amusing. That's the first time Lindhart has been good in this entire game, right there. Nope, hang on.
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... what is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
And no, Venters, that would be Princess Leia. What time is it? Yeah, that took a while. All of the time we just did doing that was the time I was going to spend in that battle. So we're going to chop off here. But tomorrow, we're going to do the most unthinkable thing imaginable. Behold the nightmare! I've grown to hate this song. I really have. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.